So laying flat down on your back, knees bent. You can allow your knees to drop together if that's comfortable. Feet flat on the earth. And for a few moments, allow your attention to rest on your natural breath. Just noticing the coming and going of your breath. And then see if you can find your full yogic breath. So breathing right the way down into the belly, into your rib cage, and then finally right the way up into your collarbones. And exhaling, collarbones, rib cage, belly. So you're inhaling, belly, rib cage, collarbones, and exhaling, collarbones, rib cage, belly. A nice, easy, gentle rhythm. So as always, don't stress or strain. Just allow the breath to come naturally. And if you feel like this is too challenging or you get lightheaded or short of breath, just let go and return to your natural breath rhythm. So allowing your breath to be the focal point for your mind. Trying to let go of all of those thoughts that keep coming in. Just allowing them to float away as though on a gentle breeze. And keep returning your attention to your breath. There's nothing to do here but focus on your breath. So bringing your attention now back into your body. And you can stay laying where you are for a moment, there's no need to rush to move. And we're going to start just by gently dropping the head from side to side, so from one side to the other. Nice and gentle. And then bringing your head back to neutral. Raise your hands and gently rotate your wrists. And then change directions. Release your hands. Now bring your knees into your belly and allow yourself a knee hug. And while you're there, rotate your ankles. And then rotate in the other direction. And come back to neutral. So bringing both hands now so it's over your left knee. And then bend and straighten your right leg a few times. So you can either take that out in front or you can take it upwards. That makes sense. Whichever works for your body. And then bring the leg so it's pointing, so the sole of your foot is pointing us up towards the sky. That's it. And take some gentle rotations with your legs. So starting nice and small, just taking the leg around in a circle. And you can gradually make that circle bigger. But work with your body, so work with what's comfortable for you. There's no need to push this. Small circles are absolutely fine. And then change direction. So starting with your bigger circle in the other direction. Start to then gradually make the circles smaller and smaller until you've got teeny tiny circles. And then bring the leg back to neutral. Bring your leg now out straight in front of you. So you're bringing the leg straight down to the earth, hands stay around the knee. Lovely. And then if you want to, you can lift your chin towards your knee or your forehead towards your knee. However, it's absolutely fine just to stay where you are. There's no need to take this to the next level. And then bring that leg back in to a knee hug again. And we're going to swap legs. So taking the other leg and bend and straighten that leg a few times. So either out in front of you or up towards the sky. It's up to you, whatever feels comfortable for your body. And then take that leg, so the foot's pointing up towards the sky, and start to take some teeny tiny circles with the leg. And then gradually making those circles bigger and bigger. And then once you've got to your biggest circle, changing directions. And gradually making the circles smaller and smaller. And then eventually bringing that leg back to neutral. And bring the leg out in front of you. Keep hugging the knee in towards your belly. And if you want to, you can lift your head and chest towards your knee. If you have head and chest lifted, then release down to the earth and then come back to your knee hug. And then we're going to rock backwards and forwards. So rocking backwards and forwards about 4 or 5 times. And then on about the 5th occasion, rock yourself all the way up to seated. Awesome. So you're going to bring the legs out in front of you, toes pointing up towards the sky, shoulder blades down your back, lots of nice lovely length through the sides of your body. Chin very slightly tucked, lifting through the crown of your head, allowing your hands to rest down beside you for Dandasana. Keeping as much length as you can in the sides of your body. Engage Mula Bandha. So those deep abdominal muscles, you're pulling them in and lifting them up. And then from here, bring your hands, so they're about half an arm's length behind you, fingers facing forwards. Bend your knees, placing your feet flat down on the earth. Feet are about hip width apart. And then on an inhale, push into your hands, push into your feet, and lift yourself to tabletop. So if this is too strong on your arms, then you can turn your hands so they face in a different direction. Keep pushing the floor away with your feet. Keep nice and strong through your glutes and your thighs. Keep lifting your hips up towards the sky. You're on a nice flat table so somebody can make a cup of tea off your belly. And then exhale. Lower gently back down. And give your arms a bit of a shake out. So come and sit. So you've got your left leg out in front and you've bent your right leg. Your right foot is against your left thigh. Lengthening through both sides of your body, lifting up through the crown of your head. On an inhale, wide stretch, reach up. And then exhale, fold forwards. Allow your hands to come and rest on your shin or around your foot if that's accessible to you. Any lower back stories, then bend your knee. Don't take this into your lower back. Relaxing into the stretch. Allowing your hands to come from wherever they are so they come and rest down on the earth. And then you're going to walk your hands and your body slowly across to your right hand side. So you end up folding forwards with your nose roughly over your right knee. Again, breathing into the stretch. On an inhale then, walking the hands up towards you so you come up, but you're still facing over the right knee. Bring your left hand then to the outside of the right thigh. Turn to look over your right shoulder to come to a twist. So as always, nice and long with the sides of your body, lifting up through the crown of your head, shoulder blades down your back. And then inhale, lift your hands up overhead as you come back to center. And exhale, hands come down to your sides. Place your right hand down on the earth beside your right thigh. And then push into your hand, come up onto your shin. Push your hips forwards and take some rotations with the left arm. And then exhale to allow the buttocks to come back to the earth. and swap legs. So bringing your right leg out in front and then bending your left leg, planting the left foot against the right thigh. Toes pointing up towards the sky, lifting up through the crown of the head, shoulder blades down your back, nice and long through the sides of your body. Inhale, wide stretch, reach both hands up overhead. And then exhale, fold forwards, allowing your hands to rest either on your shin, or if it's accessible to you, bringing your hands around your foot. Janu Shirshasana, head to knee pose. Allow your hands to come and rest on the earth. And then walk your hands, walk your body, still in your forward fold position, all the way around so you come to face over your left knee. Again, breathing into that stretch over the left knee. And then as you inhale, walk the hands back up so you come up to seated, still facing over the left knee. Bringing your right hand to the outside of the knee. Left hand behind, turning to look over the shoulder. Keeping shoulder blades down your back, nice long neck, crown of the head lifting. Make sure your toes are still pointing up to the sky and that your foot hasn't gone to sleep. Inhale, bring both hands up overhead as you come back to center. And then exhale, bring your hands down beside you. Plant your left hand on the earth beside your left thigh. And then push into the hand and come up onto your shin, right leg out in front, and take some nice big circles with your right arm. And then exhale and pop yourself back down on the earth. Bring your other leg in so you come and you are now in cross-legged. And roll your shoulders. And the other way. Allow that to relax. And we're going to come over to all fours. Hands below shoulders, knees below hips. And some fairly standard cat stretches. So you both know what you're doing, rippling the movement along your spine. Inhaling to up cat. And exhaling down. And then coming to a tabletop flat back. Starting with the right leg, we're going to inhale, take the leg up behind. And then exhale, bring the knee towards your nose. Inhale, take the leg up behind. Exhale again, knee to nose. Inhale, leg up behind. And exhale, knee to nose. And then pop the leg on the earth. Swapping sides, so taking the left leg, inhale, take the leg up behind. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, take it up behind. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, take it up behind. Exhale, knee to nose. And then pop that leg back down on the earth. And sit your buttocks back on your heels to come to child's pose. Reaching the fingertips out in front. Nice, deep, even breath. And then inhaling, coming up. And find your way to lay flat down on your back. So bringing your left leg out flat down on the mat in front of you, your right leg is bent. And take your right toes so they are under the back of your left knee. Your hands are either out to a T shape, or if you don't have space, then allow them to rest in cactus arms. And then you're going to drop your right knee over to the left-hand side. So you'll need to put some pressure on your foot to twist yourself over. Your shoulder will probably start to lift, and that's fine. But you're trying to make sure that your chest is still facing up towards the sky. The lower half of your body is twisting. You can turn your head if you want to face in the opposite direction to your knee. On an inhale, bring your head to center and bring your knee back to center. And swap sides. So the left leg bends, right leg comes out straight in front of you. Popping the left toes underneath the back of the right knee. And then bringing the left knee over to the side. And then turning your head to face the opposite way, if that works for you. On an inhale, bringing the head back to center. Bringing the leg back to center. Bringing both feet so they're flat on the floor. Hands down by your sides. Feet up close to your buttock, knees hip width apart. You're going to inhale and tuck your tailbone and then gradually peel your vertebrae up off the floor, one at a time, to come to bridge pose. And once you reach your maximum stretch, we're going to stop and hold here in bridge pose. So making sure that your glutes and thighs are nice and strong. You keep pushing into the floor with your feet. Chest lifts towards your chin. Hips are pushing up towards the sky. Nice, even breath. Ease off if you need to. Ease off if your back isn't happy. And then exhale. Lower yourself all the way back down to the earth. Nice and slowly. And bringing your knees into your belly for a knee hug. And then allowing your legs to come out in front. Hands down by your sides, palms open towards the sky, shoulder blades down your back. And allow yourself to settle into Shavasana. So you can let go now of the focus on your breath. And allow your body to rest and to absorb the benefits of today's practice. There is nothing more now to be done. Wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. And drop your head from one side to the other. And then find your way to one side to rest in the recovery position. And very gently, very mindfully, find your way up to a comfortable seat. Bringing your hands up overhead in the Prana Mudra, palms open towards the sky. Bringing your hands together overhead to the crown of your head, to your third eye for wisdom and clarity of thought, to your lips and then your throat for peace and love in all that we say, and to your heart space to love unconditionally. So thank you for sharing today's practice. Namaste.